Dating after divorce is wild. 90% of the men are married. The other 10, I don't even think they were born men.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
I don't want this one. I don't want. Send another one, please. I promise I'm not being ungrateful. I promise.
Oh, I've reached a new low life. I'm lonely. Being sad is being sad. Being medicated and single is sad.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I bring terrible news, devastating news for the channel, for me, for all men. And I've been wearing all black ever since I found out. I've been crying uncontrollably for the last hour, as it turns out that the channel favorite woman has a boyfriend. Yes, guys. It's absolutely devastating. Ampu, bring the tiny violin quickly, because this doesn't bode well for me and the future children that I wanted to have with this woman. I know that a lot of you guys have been trying to get her TikTok, trying to meet her in real life. Again, I was just about to make my move, and she hit me with the news that she's been exclusive with this guy for 4 weeks. She has actually stopped sleeping with 5 chads a week to be with this man, and just horrible, guys. I'm gonna start the TikTok, or I'm gonna start crying again.
I just wanted to share a super quick update after this weekend. 4 weeks ago is when I met this man. We are now official boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive. And I know people are gonna say that's way too fast, you don't know him, but I like numbers, I like data, I like to quantify things. So I took a look at the last 4 weeks, and of the 28 days, we spent 14 of those days together. Maybe not the whole day, but like we saw each other 14 of the last 28 days. We had 8 overnights and 1 3-night weekend getaway. Now, if you've seen some of my past videos, though, you also know that I've been on the dating apps for a year, that I went on dates with at least 23 people. So it's not like...
Only 23? I feel like I've covered this woman 50 times. Only 23? I find that hard to believe.
Like, this is my first date I've ever been on, and I just got really excited. I did get excited when I went on a date with him because it was the first time that I just felt something so incredibly different. Our energies are just so aligned, and our personalities are just so like in tune. There's intention there from both ends. We are both at a place that we're ready. We are both at a place that...
Yeah, guys, they're both at a place in which they're ready. The man has been working his behind off for the last 20 years. She has been riding the carousel for the last 20 years, and now that she can no longer secure the chads, they're both at the same point where they want to settle.
We like to serve each other in the same way that we want to receive it. So this weekend...
That sounds like she does certain things to her man with some plastic toys, but I'm not gonna get too deep into that.
He was at my house, and I just realized, like, he took my trash out, he washed my coffee pot, he did my dishes, he weeded my yard. He loves, like, gardening and plants, which is great because I'm not good at that. But he weeded my yard, he watered all of my plants. Oh, he fixed my thermostat because I have one of those nests that I had never set up, so he got that all set up for me. He fixed my Ring doorbell because I never set that up, so that's all set up now. The list goes on, and it's reciprocal. I'm just celebrating him in these videos, but that is the type of person I want and need. Like,
now, wait a minute, you said it's mutual. Are you not going to mention the things you do for him? S3X, guys, are the things that she does for him when she feels like to, when her head doesn't hurt, alright? Make that man a sandwich. He's weeding all your garden.
I love someone that just loves to serve. That's like a language for me, and he just speaks my language. So I will share more, but I wanted to update 1 year on the dating apps, 23 different people, and I am officially now a girlfriend again.
Oh wow, her words just stick like knives in my heart. I wanted me to speak her language. I wanted me to have a emotional connection and matching vibrations with this woman, you know, but I missed my chance, guys. I missed my chance, and there it is, right? For the women who are dating, oh, I'm divorced, I'm over 30. Don't worry. It just takes a couple of years, 30 to 40 dates, you know, multiple hearts breaking to eventually find Prince Charming. That's how it takes, guys. So, well, we'll leave this one here, guys. I can't take this anymore. She's taken. We'll see her next week when she breaks up with that guy. But now let's move on to this one who is also divorced and is also not having the best time of her life. Let's get started.
I drove 3 hours one way to take beautiful boudoir pictures. See, my makeup's all done. But now my feet hurt.
Take it easy, madam.
I really could use a gold medalist tongue gymnastics man. See, that's that. Am I not dateable? I come with really, really awesome pictures to share with you. And so much more.
And come on, guys. It comes with pictures now. That just tips off the scale. And so much more. So much more. Like a large body count, a divorce in hands, probably your divorce next if you commit to her in the next 3 years, you know, probably some STDs, lack of pair bonding ability, so much more, guys. Like, come on now, what else do you want? And pictures. What else can you want from life?
And I'm squishy, I'm cuddly, and I'm begging men on TikTok. Oh, I've reached a new low in life. I'm lonely. Being sad is being sad. Being medicated and single is sad. So
yeah, we've been trying to warn you for the last, 30 years. We've said, women, don't take this approach. You can study, you can work, it's all right. We're all happy, you follow your dreams. But don't take this approach of living to serve your managers, of living to, this hedonistic life of spending only on your own, thinking only on your own, having large body counts because it feeds into your instant gratification desire. Don't go that path. It doesn't work well. For thousands of years, we've taken another path, which is the one where you devote to your significant other and to God if you're religious, or to whatever morals you have and principles if you're non-religious, all right? Don't take the path of narcissism. These women, however, didn't want to listen. I have dating apps, I have the internet, I can have all the fun I want, and I'm gonna follow it. And now this is the result. They are lonely, they are sad, all of them are medicated, all right? Just drinking 25 pills a day to keep their emotions stable and to have a false sense of feeling that they don't have a crippling depression. Welcome to the life you fought for. Now the only thing that's missing is 6 cats, 2 pounds of cat litter and boxed wine. Congratulations, you've achieved your goals.
I need to suck it up and put myself on a dating app or go out into the world and look for people. How do you do that? How do you fucking date? I'm 33. I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
No, really?
Help.
Oh, and she makes a sad face. Are you going to help her now, guys? Oh, wait, you can't really see it. Wait, you need to see this sad face, okay? It's gonna change your whole perceptive about her. There it is, guys. She's sad. Help. Looking like a little puppy. Well, I tell you what, not the best time of your life when you're close to 40 and divorced to ask how do you date. If you ask me, right? This is my approach, if you ask me. But no, guys. Let's move on to this other woman instead. We've covered her recently on the channel. She was complaining about being single. Let's see the things that men did and she still stayed with them.
I dated this guy and we were having like kind of the exclusivity talk, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna delete my dating apps. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep mine. I've already paid for the year. Yeah.
LOL. This chat, guys, couldn't care less. He's like, nah, I'm gonna keep mine. Fantastic. And these are the things that women do for chads, alright? And women, even though they are really jealous, they don't have a problem with sharing chad with like 6 other women. Because otherwise they wouldn't have him, right? And as we all know, they're willing to do everything under the sun to have chad's attention. Everything, guys. Be taken advantage of, being used as an S3X doll, having no principles, morals, being an embarrassment for their families, sacrificing all their future in the altar of chad's attention. But now, guys, let's move on to this woman. You've seen her recently. I decided not to cover her then, but we will cover her now. Alright, I'm getting too soft. Oh, I'll spare you this one, guys. I'll spare you this other one. No, a calm sea has never built a good sailor, as the phrase goes. And enough, guys. Enough with being soft. We're gonna cover the woman with more red flags than a communist parade. So let's get started.
I'm sorry, what? You mean to tell me this whole fucking time? This whole fucking time? There's been men who would thank me for bringing things up, for sharing my feelings, as opposed to grinding me into the ground and telling me that not to share my sadness because it makes them sad or angry. Men that turn when I show accountability or apologise for my reactions, etc., etc., they say that it's a good thing and just cements... What? This whole fucking time I've been settling for dusty-ass boys? And there's men like that out there?
Well, you see, guys. What? You meaning to tell me that I've been picking the same kind of men for the last 20 years? And there have been other men around? What? You mean to tell me that not every single man on this planet Earth, not every one of the 4 billion men that exist, is the same type of bad boy? So shocked, guys. She's already, you can hear the baby in the background. She's a single mother, divorced, if she was ever married. I mean, this is under the dating after divorce TikTok. Now that she has 89 tattoos matching every one of the chads she's been with, now that she has a septum piercing bigger than that which cows wear, now she learns that apparently there are other men and not just bad boys on planet Earth. If she just knew sooner, guys, she will be the most traditional woman ever. She will be more religious than Mother Teresa if she knew, but she just found out. Well, how unlucky, guys.
Emotionally intelligent, kind men who thank me for talking. What? Now I know that my bare minimums were bare minimuming after my last relationships. I know that I was asking for basic shit. But fuck, having someone healthy in your life just highlights how fucking bare minimum what you were begging for, how minimal they were. I'm actually embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed for all I've settled for. Ugh.
Oh, as you should be. You should be embarrassed. You're an embarrassment to your family. You're an embarrassment to yourself, first and foremost. You're an embarrassment for other women who don't take your path. You're literally an embarrassment, alright? And you should be embarrassed. But there it is, guys. The bare minimum. We all know that the bare minimum only applies to the chads, alright? The men who are attractive, you don't care if they are felons. You don't care how they treat their families. They can beat their mother. If they're a chad, you're gonna get with them, right? And the good guys, no, they've always been there. It's just you haven't noticed them because you didn't want to. because you put them last on the list of priorities, but now that you're a single mother and you need some saving and some bills to be paid, oh guys, I just found out about you. Well, hello stranger, how about you come and commit, right? And we have a comment here. Is your septum ring standard sizing? I want a chunkier one but don't want to stretch. And she says it's a 3.2, so a little bit of a stretch, hee. Well, I think guys we can all agree she likes a bit of a stretch. But with that being said, we'll move away from this one, guys, and we'll cover our article story for today, which is from a woman, I think, that says that she has never been liked and approached by any man. How could this happen? Well, let's take a read. How to date as a woman with below average looks. I am a cisgender, straight, I think, woman. Alright, there's so much to cover. Like, first, cisgender. I'm gonna read what cisgender is, guys, just to be clear about it. Denoting or relating to a person whose gender identity corresponds with the S3X registered for them at birth, or not transgender. Yeah, so in other words, normal, right? In other words, normal. Because last time I checked, transgenders are 0.1 to 0.6% of society. You really need to come up with a freaking bullshit term to refer to 99.5% of people. And this is accounting for the last years, where we suddenly have an epidemic of people who are confused about their gender. Because just 20 years ago, all right, the percentage of transgender people were 0.00 whatever number you want to put, all right? It's in the last years that we've had an epidemic of, you know, the symptom of, oh, suddenly we have this massive epidemic of people who now question their gender. I wonder if that has to do with any sort of political campaign. Anyways, guys, I just hate these effing words, or the cis hetero word. Don't put that freaking label on me, alright? I'm just a man that likes women. That's the standard. Don't invent your stupid little words. Anyway, chill, guys. She's straight, at least she thinks so, right? Because nowadays it's asking too much to know what you have between your pants and to identify with that. In her early 20s, and I've never dated, had S3X or kissed anyone. I'll be honest, up until the age of 21, I genuinely never felt the need to. I was very emotionally fulfilled by my friend group and family life, but then I moved abroad, feel more alone now, and also experienced the loss of a parent. After much therapy, now of course you need a lot of therapy, I've concluded that my recent desire to date, have a boyfriend, etc. is because I have a void in my life now, which I didn't in my teens. Also, like, I do want to date, have a boyfriend, just like every other girl around me. Assuming you're a girl, very bold. Except the problem is that I can't figure out how to date. My ideal situation will be to meet someone, be friends, and organically like them. But I don't find that happening much at all. Guys, what do you bet? That this woman is overweight, has some bright orange or green hair, and has her pronouns stated on her socials, and is a vegan environmentalist, alright? That wants people who eat meat to pass away. Something like that, right? The dating apps in my area seem horrid, and even though I've gone on 1 or 2 dates with people, it never results in anything. It always feels platonic to me. Here's the bigger problem. I know I'm not very physically attractive. I'm 5'2" and like 185 pounds. Well, I swear, guys, I didn't know that, alright? When I read this story, I read to like half of it and decided it was good for the channel. I didn't know she was overweight. I just made an assumption, alright? And of course she is. Which, wow, that's not good, eh? 5'2" and you're 185 pounds. Guys, I weight almost the same and I'm 6 feet tall. And I'm a man. So, you know, more dense bones, more, you know, muscles. I doubt that this woman has a lot of muscle. For her, it's just in, you know, in fat. So yeah, not looking great there. And I'm going to the gym, but at the same time, I don't think I'm hideous at all. Well, the gym, she's probably one of those people that goes there, walks 40 minutes on the, you know, the treadmill, and then goes back home. Like, I have a cute face, and I genuinely believe that I have a great personality. I'm ambitious, yeah, because men care about that. Funny, strong. Again, first off, men, we don't care about strong women. Second off, How are you strong when you're overweight? Make that make sense. Caring and very friendly. Finally, some things that men care about. Is it just the fact that maybe other 23-year-old guys aren't into fat women? I don't know, it could be. Is it my own virginity that makes me hesitant because I don't feel like I'm capable of hooking up and getting rid of the anticipation anxiety once and for all? Anyway, my question is, how the F do you meet men when you're not the hottest girl in the room? Or even in the top 15? I can feel myself getting more insecure because no one's ever wanted me. But I don't want to be insecure because I know my worth is not in my looks. Help. So a lot of women asking for help today, guys. Look, you don't need to be top 15 as a woman. You can be top 1,500,000. And it will be still so much easy to find a man. Probably the problem is that you identify yourself as a cisgender. That you probably have your pronouns in your bios. And men don't really mess with that. Alright, I tell you what, guys. Don't deal with these women that believe in the whole mumbo jumble of the alphabet, all right? The LGBTQ, SD, XD, barbecue, and all that. They don't even know if they're a woman, all right? I'm straight, I think. Right? They don't even know. They know nothing, guys, all right? And a lot of the times, people like this, look, it has nothing to do with people who are actually gay, all right? Like, the LGBT stuff has nothing to do with people who are actually gay. It's a whole different thing. But this whole LGBT, guys, these women, they don't know nothing. They could turn the switch any moment. They could leave you for whatever reason. They will want to open the relationship. They will tell you one day that they're this, the other day that. Oh, now I'm polyamorous. Now I'm questioning if I'm hetero and all that. And they usually are very lost in life. And look, not to make fun of them, they just need therapy. She's going to a lot of therapy, but you know, therapists, they cannot tell you that you are mentally sick, or therapists don't really help you. They just tell you how to help yourself, right? Does that make sense? So a lot of the times, these people, they're not ready for change. The people that go to therapists, they just go there and they think that just by going, they're getting better. No, you're not, my friend. Like, therapists are like the gym. Just by going there, you're not doing anything really. Because a therapist will not tell you how to solve your life. He will help you do it. Because that's the better path, you know? And so this woman goes to the gym, but she's still overweight, meaning that she really doesn't go to the gym. She just, you know, physically inhabits that room, but that's all of that. And probably she's doing the same with therapy, because she seems quite lost. So gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for joining me and Ampu, and I'll see you next time. I'll go cry some more about my platonic girlfriend finding a serious relationship. Thank you, guys.